this might be the most important point of the day. Can you pick the football up again?
Yeah, sure.
Pick it up. Okay, I want you to hold it the way you were holding it.
Yeah.
Pull it back. Pull it back.
Yeah.
I think it's an obstacle illusion. It's that divot on the ball. There's a mark on the ball.
It's deflated. It's the ball.
That's my point.
Yes.
It's not 12 and a half.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's not 12 and a half. So we're gonna have to have a little investigation here. Listen.
Well, maybe Tom's watching too. He can call in too.
You're using a regulation football on an NFL show.
Yeah.
If it's not 12 and a half PSI, we're gonna have a problem.
I know.
We're gonna have a problem.
It's not my football. The Gary, the producer.
It wasn't Tom's. It wasn't Tom's football either. Tom didn't own that football.
Right.
That doesn't fly.
It is illegal. It's a legal ball here. Totally.
All right. Well, we're Ted Wells.
Too.
If you're listening, Ted Wells, you can call in too and comment on the
get them all
football.
in here. Let's talk all. Let's talk patting the ball, deflating the ball, all of that. But yeah, like you said too. I mean, Aaron Rodgers has pat the ball before, and he's got one of the quickest releases there is. Marino there too, and it can be pat and pat. A lot of the times the pat is more about just delaying the upper body so it just builds a little more torque from the lower body to now you can really torque out of it, right? That's really what the pat is all about, to kind of keep that front shoulder in there. They call it a rhythm pat. Rhythm pat. You saw Joe Montana. Some of the old West Coast coaches would literally teach, get to the top of your drop, pat the ball, and deliver it, right? That's how it was taught. Now, again, if you stare the guy down, I don't care if you pat or don't, it's going to be interception. The guy's going to break on it. And the good ones know where to manipulate and do that, and you saw that in those highlights there. They're all good at it and patting the ball, overblown. Do we have any Shedeur? I would love to show Shedeur because his happens so quickly and so fast. Again, I just want to go, wow, defenders are on another level if they think they can break on some of this stuff, especially as he gets going here and you see some of the workouts. I mean, again, it happens so quick. I don't think you're going to go, oh, gosh, he pat the ball. Here it comes. Boom. I mean, it's like he's setting up, he's looking over there. Within the normal course of the throw, he gives it a little pat. I don't think it's going to be a big deal at all.
Yeah. And it looks no different other than the fact that he's not wearing pads.
Right.
It looks no different than what we were showing earlier. It's a quick pat as he's starting into his throwing motion. It shouldn't affect anything when it's time for him to go play. And it really is – here's what I was thinking.
It's funny.
We've well documented – John Gruden being up your butt when you weren't able to call the play. I'm assuming that he would have been up your butt if he had an issue with patting the ball. You mentioned in the West Coast offense as part of what they teach. Like if Gruden's not going to have an aneurysm over it, then it's not an issue. If coaches aren't coaching it out of their game, Siri's talking to me. If coaches aren't trying to coach it out of someone's game, it's never been a talking point. In 50 years of following football, today is the first time we've ever talked about it, and this weekend was the first time ball padding was ever even something that blipped on the radar screen. So it was either something I had missed for half a century, or it's a non-issue.
Yeah,
sounds like it's a non-issue.
It's a non-issue. It is a non-issue, and I think on top of it, what the big thing is here is it just tells you, I think the spotlight, the limelight, everything around it, around the Sanders right now, Deion, Shedeur, all of it. That's really what it speaks to me here more than anything. I mean, again, it's Shedeur Sanders. You saw all of those guys were tuned in watching. They wanted to see what it looked like. This is the, as we said last week, and you heard me say, it's the story of the draft. This is the story of the draft. Shedeur Sanders, right, by the public is viewed a lot higher, a lot more special than the NFL is viewing him right now. And there's a disconnect. And that's what's going to be interesting in 17 days when the clock's back up there or whatever, is to see where he goes there. Because, it feels like it's not going to be at number 3 to the Giants. It doesn't feel like there's, oh my gosh, wow, hyper buzz around the NFL about Shedeur. I think you know that too, and I think, this is just going to be the big hot button top topic as we come down the stretch here.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.